All right, ladies and gents. So we're going to do a little practice on the scientific method, looking at the steps and vocabulary involved. So if you guys can take out a sheet of paper, and what I'm going to do is read all 10 task cards. Just put the letter A, B, C, or D. Then at the end, I'm going to just post the answers, and you can kind of self-check how you did. This is all in preparation to get you ready for a quiz, okay? Number 1, investigations using the scientific method always begin with setting a purpose. What would this step be called? So write down A, B, C, or D. I'm not going to help you. See if you've been listening, and then I'll post the answers. Number 2, when you use your background knowledge and research and predict what's going to happen, what is this called? Number 2, put A, B, C, or D. Number 3, in what step of the scientific method are you when you look closely at your data? What step is that called? Number 4, when you read about your topic and try to find out more before you do your experiment, what step in the scientific method is that? When you're looking more deeply, just put A, B, C, or D. Number 5, a scientific test completed to make a discovery, check a hypothesis, or demonstrate something is called what? Number 6, facts and information about that what you organize and analyze are used to make decisions. What do we call that? When you look at facts and information, you organize it, you analyze it. 7, the things that are changed in the experiment and can affect our results are called what? Number 8, what do we call a series of steps scientists use to find solutions or answers to their questions? You better know this one. Remember, you can always pause the video if I'm reading too fast and kind of look more closely at your 4 choices. Number 9, what steps of the scientific method bring together the important part of the experiment and explain what has been determined? What steps of the scientific method brings together the important parts and explains what has been determined? Clue is at the end. And number 10, the part of the experiment that is affected by that independent variable, what you change, and is the outcome of the experiment. It's what's measured. What do we call what is being measured?
Name it.
Okay, so we are just going to self-check. Mrs. Krieger is going to go over. 1 is D, 2 is D, 3C, 4B, 5A, 6B, 7D as in dog, 8A, 9C, 10D. Hopefully you guys did well. If at this point you're getting less than 80%, which is a B, you need to make sure you're asking me for questions because a quiz is in the near future, ladies and gents. You should be experts at this point.